Check this out. So how you feel about supporting each other? First of all, let me announce this. I think in the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be having my first meet for my all men's. Like I didn't invite a select few so far to start it off, but we might meet like twice a month. But it's gonna be whereas high school and college and adult young men can meet and discuss how we can do better as men. And I'm just not gonna say black men, 'cause I don't know if I'm gonna keep it just black or include white and black yet. But I'm definitely gonna say young men for the moment. And everybody I invited so far is black, but I don't want to make everything about race. Right. But it's gonna be something else where we can get together and agree to support each other on social media. Because I'm noticing now that, like, that's why even I think the best way you can support somebody that's self-employed is post them to your page, comment and sharing. But for some reason in the community we in now, it's lame to post mine to your IG page. Like when did that happen? I posted my homeboy Adam the other day because he had his own restaurant business. Right. So why wouldn't I post him? Right. And he gained like 30 followers off of it. Right. But I don't think we have enough support in that area. Right. So I got a few select young men right now, and we're gonna meet up and talk and discuss how we can start. When somebody posts something that needs to be supported, we screenshot it and post it and shout them out. And if we did that, we all could be at 10K followers. But we have so much jealousy and hate. That's why I've only invited a select few for the moment. Like you might have somebody that wants a bank loan, but is unaware of how to do it. So and I just had one. So why can't I talk them through? That's why we gotta learn how to That's why we gotta learn how to communicate with each other and stuff to get to that point. And that's why I'm starting this club. In the next 2 weeks, I'm planning on me. In the next 2 weeks, I'm going. I haven't got your name yet.
I know,
but I'm calling. No, but I'm calling different people one by one. But my schedule been so hectic. But I'm definitely trying to meet within the next 2 weeks, so we can bounce off. We can bounce off ideas off each other and talk. And you know what I'm saying, man? Just fellowship and brotherhood. I think we too separate right now. Way too separate. But go ahead. What you saying? I ain't mean to cut you off.
You was gonna tell me something. You was gonna ask me something about support.
What was it?
It was your question.
I went on my own little thing.
It was your question. So
I wanted to announce it.
You would say how you feel about supporting, and then you started going on about your.
Oh, that's what I about to say. How do you feel about we're not supporting each other enough via social media? Because people can say what they want to, but social media is the new tool now, so we have to use it.
You say so. You asking me how do I feel about people not supporting each other on social media?
Yeah.
I think you should support each other on social media.
You feel like you see the right amount of support on social media from people you know and communicate with and all that?
Hold on a second. Thank you, bro.
You that tired?
Huh?
You that tired?
Yeah, bro.
Ain't nothing little grape juice won't fix. Let's put it right there.
What are you talking about?
This guy. That's why they be talking so much. I like just forget it. I just go on my own little rants and little stuff.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, I just go. I just start talking.
I can go on my own rant too.
Go ahead.
I like rants.
I got another little rant I can do, but I'm not gonna do it.
Why not?
I'm not gonna do it. Go ahead.
Would you ask me, bro? Oh, social media. I mean, I feel like we should. Then again, you gotta like, do I feel like I get enough support? I feel like I do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I feel like I do. I'm real thankful for all the support that I do get on social media because I couldn't get nothing.
Yeah.
I could get nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can get 2 likes, 3 likes. You know what I'm saying? But then again, what up, boy? So like, I feel like I'm grateful. I won't complain because it could be worse. That type of person I am. Now, if I want to get, at first I was only getting like 1 or 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? A share that, and sometimes I'll post a picture and I'll be like, man, they picked 5. I know it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm finna get like 300 likes, 20 shares, 28, 112 shares, and I probably get like 34 likes and 3 shares. But I don't really trip off that because I don't want social media to be my validation for my creativity.
It don't. But you need it though.
I mean, yeah, but
it needs a validation though.
That's another thing too. Like I don't want to look because think about it, bro. Think about it. Perfect example. A lot of people support talent. I mean, a lot of people support popularity more than talent these days.
Yeah.
I know about. I'm not gonna say no business names. I know a business, a young lady. She doing okay. She all right. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Whatever she does, I'm not gonna speak on it. It's okay. I know another young lady who do the same thing she do, 10 times better.
Yeah.
The person who's average but popular,
yeah,
get all the support. But the person who's more talented and more creative gets nothing. You feel me? Like they get nothing. So I think that's another thing too. But see, a lot, and I have to think about it this way. A lot of people may not know your craft. Like, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like you can cut my hair like you just said about my haircut. Prime example. You said it's a dope fade. Hold on, man.
But I feel like it's about being popular and talented at the same time though.
I mean, true, but
you gotta figure out how to be both.
I mean, yeah, but I think talent still gets overlooked more than anything.
But the time we live in now, yeah, you can be talented, but you gotta figure out how to be popular at the same time. And I think I've been kind of blessed. I could be bigger, and I want to be way bigger. I want the multiple shops and the barber schools, but I've been kind of blessed to navigate my way to being a likable guy plus a talented guy. You know, so I don't think my people that know me outshines my talent. I think at the end of the day, my talent got me to the point where I'm at. A lot of people are talented, but their people skills suck. So that's really not as popular. And they don't put that work ethic in social media. Yeah, you can be talented all you want, but you're gonna go to that next level, you're gonna have to work on social media. Like I go home tonight, social media is a job. I go on social media, I go like and I comment and I reply and I post. It's a job. Yeah. If I didn't cut hair and I just worked at NASA, I would probably even have a social media. I don't care about it that much. If I got YouTube and ESPN and Bleacher Report, I'm good.
Right.
But I gotta go home and I gotta put that time in because that's part of my job.
Right, but that's your advertising, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's your main source of advertising.
If you're gonna do it professionally and have your own way of work, you're gonna have to advertise, right? Yeah. So why not use social media for free?
That's the best way to do it for real. Working, networking, and everything.
But I feel like we have a false sense of like support at the same time. I'm gonna ask you if I'm wrong or not. We have an individual here who coaches, and we have more individual coaches down here. And I started off supporting these individuals and this one individual. But I feel like, why should I keep supporting you if you continue to lose? And like I do it to everybody, from football to basketball to everything. I feel like if I start messing up heads, people gonna start rocking with me, right?
True.
So at the end of the day, if I feel like the kid's getting robbed and you losing, why can't I disagree with it?
True.
So do you think an individual should call and curse someone out because they don't support them in a certain way?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think in the black community, we got this false sense of just because I'm black and you black and we in the same community, I gotta support you. No, I don't.
True.
That's my belief. I don't have to support you. And I was called and cursed out before a game by a coach in this school system.
Right.
because I don't support you. So what? If you want to prove me wrong, win. Point blank, simple as that. But I got kids coming to tell me they don't feel like they getting coached or they full ability, and kids in the school feel the same way. I'm rocking with them after a certain amount of time period.
Right.
And that's from teachers also. I call certain teachers out. Like, so what? Do better. If you tell me your fade ain't on point, I can either do better or I can lose you as a client, right?
True.
Point blank, simple as that. I think in the black community, we got that false sense of support. Like, I have to support you because you black and we in the same community.
Support don't mean you like, I think you can still support what they're doing, but I wouldn't call it not support just because you don't agree with them. Like, you want them to do well.
Yeah.
But, like, you just don't agree with how they're going about it. Or they could do better.
People, man.
Ain't no wrong being honest. We're not honest enough.
We're not real enough. People are ignorant at the end of the day. They think because you disagree with them, you don't support them.
Right.
I support Sumter County school system 1,000%. I want to see them do great. But at the end of the day, if you keep failing, I'm going to call it out for what it is.
Right.
And I think not enough people would do that at the end of the day. We won't call people out on their BS. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Why this kid ain't going here? Why this kid ain't doing that? But instead of talking to each other and figuring out how to fix it, we fight against each other. And that's not how it should work.
Right.
And you look at all these successful school systems, when you ain't getting your job done, you might get an extra year, and after that, you gone.
True.
Point blank, simple as that. And like I said, like, I've heard of talk in the community about the little slick shots and this and that, but I don't engage in that because it's a form of simple-minded to me, in ignorance. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I can respectfully say, like, do better. If I'm messing your fade up, what you gonna tell me? Hey, Glenn, hey, bro, last time I wasn't really satisfied with my haircut. Hey, you can either do better. I'm finding a new barber. Point blank. So,
can't get mad about that.
Huh?
Can't get mad about that.
I thought you can't get mad about it. Hey, different stroke for different folks. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. I mean, that's another thing. We got to be honest with each other, too, though.
We're not honest enough anymore, though.
Yeah, like, and I hate to keep reverting back to my, like, photography, but that's just the main example I can give. Like, if I send Tommy a picture, be like, hey, bro, what you thinking about this? I'm not looking for bro to be like, every picture I see him, hey, man, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? I need some constructive criticism, too. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to hurt my feelings because how we going to get better if we going to be honest with each other?
Yeah.
You know, then you get stagnant. You get stuck. You get complacent. Like, you going to give folks the same haircut. Everybody you cut, like, you cut their hair, they got the same fade. They got the same facial hair. Like, you can't do nothing different. You can only do this one angle or this one edit on the picture. Nah, bro. You don't need to be like that. That ain't right.
I'm with you, though. I agree. I think we got this. I don't know, man. We gotta, like, I guess got to do better. I think, like, people don't agree when I always say this, but I think black people are so talented. And I'm not talking against white people, of course not. But as black people, we are like super, super talented. But our biggest Achilles heel is we don't work together. We do more putting each other down than working together.
Is it crabs in the barrel?
Crabs in the barrel.
That's the phrase, right? Isn't it right?
That's a true fact.
Crabs in the barrel.
That's a true fact.
Yeah, crabs in the barrel. People, like, you ask folks like, hey man, how you do this? Or like, put me on game. Folks will be like, oh bro, I can't really do that unless you pay me, or they just read your message. Like, you're not gonna help them come up too? They worry about the competition. That's one thing they worry about.
Yep.
I'm not gonna give you the game because you might be taking away out of my pocket. Why we just can't come up together and make more money?
Man, I've helped so many barbers that wanted to be helped. Like, you know, but again though, another point I wanted to make, like, people ask for their help, and then when you be real with them, then you consider the mad and you hating. Yeah. At the same time. Yeah. That's why I kind of thought some of my knowledge I keep to myself. Yeah. Like, I have folks ask me about different things, and I be real, then I'm hating. Like, what? You asked me for this information. Like, I feel like if I bump my head, you know what I'm saying, I can give you the, like, why should you bump your head? Right. Like, I'm not being negative, like, but just why make the same mistakes I did? If you were starting something and you asked me, Glenn, how can I do this? Like, look, bro, you don't want to do that. Right. Like, no, like, don't take it as me hating and, like, being spiteful. Like, real, like, why should you fail where I failed at?
Right.
Like I done made a bunch of mistakes in my life already
Right.
from being an entrepreneur. I mean, a lot of them. And people see all the stuff on the outside, but in my eyes, I'm still like at 25 years old. At 25 years old, I started a 10-year plan
Yeah.
to 35.
Right.
And I'm at least a year and a half behind my plan right now
Mm-hmm.
because of mistakes I made.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody come talk to me about some real stuff, I tell them. But then I've been hearing about negative feedback from people that I try to help about me. I'm just like, wow. But you know, I just keep pushing forward and try to help those that want to be helped still. But hey, at the end of the day, like forget it. I gotta feed me and my son, my family. At the end of the day, that's what I worry about.
Right.
I'm doing this for my son. Right. When he get 18 years old and 19 and 20, and he going to college, I want to be able to drive around and show him like, yeah, your dad own this and I own this and I own that and I'm doing this and that. I want him to know like your future set. Like you're gonna have to work hard still, but you know you got a fallback.
Right.
Something to go on.